嗨，各位同学好，欢迎来到 Phonics 自然音标。Phonics 自然音标的课程，今天老师为你介绍的是 Vocabulary of the Day。Vocabulary of the Day。同样的，我们今天可以到 cn.com、edition.cn.com 去寻找我们本日的 Headline News of the Day， 并且从中去学习一些单字vocabulary 的拼音技巧以及逻辑。Okay, students, let's go to the cn.com, edition.cn.com. And today, I found one interesting article right here under the session featured. Under the session featured. And right here, the article title is Skiing in the City from a Roof. Skiing in the city from a roof. Skiing in the city from a roof. Okay, students, let's click on the headline title. Click on the link. It will redirect me into the detailed news, the inside news from this story. Okay, student, now this is what you have to do now. Now, if you want to study with me, and please, on the top right hand side, you will see a menu. 同学们可以看到一个这个 menu. Please type the article title. Please input the article title into the menu, The article title is Slalom House Ski Slope could be built on top of apartment block. 同学们把新闻标题一字不差的打到这个 menu 里，就可以跟老师一起做个学习。Slalom House Ski Slope could be built on top of apartment block. Slalom long houses ski slope could be built on top of apartment block. Slalom house ski slope could be built on top of apartment block. Okay, I'm going to read the headline news for you guys. An artist's impression of the Slalom house residential building and artificial ski facility designed for the city of Astana in Kazakhstan. Story highlight: Slalom House is a residential and skiing facility proposed for Astana, Kazakhstan. Okay, I'm going to read the headline news for you guys. CNN is not quite a cozy chalet ensconced in the Swiss Alps snow-peaked caps, but for the residents of Kazakhstan's capital Astana, the Slalom House residential project, an eye-catching new winter sports facility, could bring the slope to their front door. Despite suffering bitterly cold winters where temperatures regularly fall below -15°C, 5 Fahrenheit, Astana has a few places where local ski and snowboard enthusiasts can hone their skills. A group of local residents have ever been reduced to fashioning their own mini slopes in public parks by packing snow together during the winter months. According to the Astana Times, skiing to the rescue is Slalom House, a 21-story apartment block with a 326-meter 1,000-foot artificial slope descending from its roof if it is given the go-ahead. The project has been proposed by avid skier Shakham Matabikov of the Union of Architects of Kazakhstan. Matabikov told CNN via email that the project would cost roughly $70 million and that there are already parties interested in taking the design proposals further. The ideas of an artificial slalom track mounted on the building came to Matabikov because it takes 4 hours by car to reach the nearest ski slopes. Okay, students, I'm going to stop right here. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to take you to the notes I have prepared for you guys to study. And now what I want you to do now is just say the words with me and we practice the pronunciation part together. Okay, let's take the first vocabulary words. Just read along with me the headline title. Featured. Skiing in the city. From a roof. Featured. Skiing in the city. From a roof. Featured. Skiing in the city. From a roof. And now let's let's go to the vocabulary part. What we have to do right now is there are 2 vocabulary words, and we're going to discuss the meanings, usage, pronunciation, and definition together. And we'll use the spelling bee, pronunciation, and spelling improvement and skill. Let's take the first vocabulary words. Skiing. 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 Definition of skiing in English: the action of traveling over snow on skis, especially as a sport or recreation. Competitive skiing falls into 2 categories: Nordic cross-country racing, jumping and biathlon, and alpine, downhill or straight racing, the slalom racing around a series of markers. Example sentences: Wanderers will play tonight's game in the shadows of one of the most famous slopes in downhill skiing. Origin: mid-18th century from Norwegian, from Old Norse, ski, stick of wood, snowshoe. Okay, now let's take a look at the second vocabulary words. Slope. 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 Definition of slope in English: a surface of which one end or side is at a higher level than another, a rising or falling surface. He slithered helplessly down the slope. More example sentences: Before my gaze was misty, lush forests falling away in steep slope and verdant levels to a hidden valley below. Origin: late 16th century as a verb from the obsolete adverb slope, a shortening of a slope. Now it's the time we're going to repeat the pronunciation and definition parts again, and please follow me with the vocabulary definition and the pronunciation. Let's take the first vocabulary now. Skiing. 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 Definition of skiing in English: the action of traveling over snow on skis, especially as a sport or recreation. Competitive skiing falls into 2 categories: Nordic country racing, jumping, and biathlon, and alpine, downhill or straight racing, and slalom, racing around a series of markers. Example sentences. Wanderers will play tonight's game in the shadow of one of the most famous slopes in downhill skiing. Origin means 18th century from Norwegian, from Old Norse skith, sticker boots, snowshoe. Okay, let's take a look. The second vocabulary word, slope. 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 Definition of slope. In English, noun, a surface of which one end or side is at a higher level than another, a rising or falling surface. He 3/3 helplessly down the slope. More example sentences. Before my gaze was a misty, lush forest falling away in steep slope and verdant levels to a hidden valley below. Origin, late 16th century as a verb, from the obsolete adverb slope, a shortening of a slope. Now it's the time we're going to redefine the two vocabulary words. We'll use phonics, pronunciation, and spelling skill. And let's check the first vocabulary words. Skiing. Origin, mid-18th century from Norwegian or Norse skith. 以前的话，拼法是 skith， 那现在就是这样子，只有 ski， 那当然动名词 skiing，skiing。skiing 我们看它这个字本来是 ski， 是滑雪所以再加 ing。那 ski 我们看它是 strong，strong， 我们看它是 strong syllable 在 first syllable。第二个音节是 weak syllable， 那第二个音节是弱音节，所以我们直接在 I 的地方补弱母音。那记得 NG 是个特别的 digraph， 所以 NG 我们就念它是一个很特别的两个 N 合起来 N 加 N 就是把这个然后把它拉长一点那再来ski 那当然原来的 ski 的 I 是最后一个音所以这很特别它是本来 I 是最后一个母音，所以 I 要念什么？长母音。但是 I 又破音要念 I 的长母音本来是念 I， 刚才它是要念 E 所以我们在这边标个长母音打星号所以它是一个念 E， 两个都念 E， 一个是念长 E 音，一个是短 E 音 skiing。所以我们看它是组合是什么 ？onset 首音 sk nucleus I 它没有 coda， 所以我们看它的 ski 它要这样子念长母音，然后因为后面有 interpunct它所以它这样过来ski， 所以它念 ski ing in。那我们这边标个 long vowel 打星号，我们是弱母音，所以这个 e 它是弱弱它套用的都是 vowel before syllable 在音节前 vowel 母音是唯一的母音 vowel is the only vowel is the only vowel is before syllable and therefore vowel is long vowel 这个它是 variant long vowel variant 破音的variant long vowel 所以它是破音的长母音所以这个时候我们看所以它是什么？它是组合是 CCV interpunct 组合consonant vowel and 什么 vowel and interpunct SKI one more time SKIING vowel before syllable long vowel I variant I as E ski weak vowel I as E skiing 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 好，第二个单词 slope SLOPE 16世纪之后的字啊 as a verb 好的，那所以它以前的拼法就 slope shortening 啊，来自比较短的 a slope 这个字。那它因为只有一个音节，所以很好判断。我们看它什么 onset SL 啊 nucleus 母音 O coda 是什么 PE， 所以它是 CCVCE 好 CCVCE consonant vowel consonant E， 所以我们再看 slope， 所以 vowel consonant E vowel consonant E 母子 E， 所以 E 不发声，跳过子音 P， 把 O 拉成长母音 slope。 Again SLOPE consonant vowel consonant E vowel consonant E 跳过 P， 把 O 拉成长母音 long vowel O as O slope slope。 好，我们再来练习一下 skiing slope 好了，同学们，如果你觉得David老师用这 phonic 的方式自然发音，带领你进入 phonetic 音标的世界，并且用 phonic 自然音标的方式，用线形符号表达母音可表达出来的长母音、短母音、清母音、双母音，以及用线形来表达子音的特殊组合发音，对你的发音以及逻辑技巧方面有所帮助的话，也欢迎各位同学用 Google Plus 用机加的方式 Google Plus Google 加来加 David 老师的 username David TTING88， you can use Google Plus and plus my name, my username David TTING88, add me into your Google Plus friend circle. And it's also if you wanna write an email to me, say hi or whatever, and my email account again is davidttting88@gmail.com. And I'm also using Line Communicator, and my line ID is davidting1688. davidting1688. And Lex, thanks for your video watching and video sharing on my pronunciation videos. And I hope you the best to conquer English. 以上就是今天的 vocabulary of the day， 请给同学观赏。